To all my free game people out there, man. To all of my FNB people out there. Hopefully y'all doing good. Hopefully everything going well. Right now it is currently about 4 a.m, but a thought came to my mind and I wanted to share it. So I made a video not too long ago talking about the importance of awareness and why awareness is key. I kind of want to touch back on some things related to that topic. So I believe that I've gained awareness through meditation. I've gained awareness of myself through meditation. So through consistent and focused meditation, I was able to become aware of myself in ways to where I was able to avoid certain pathways of thinking or view certain pathways of thinking as not my own. This showed me the power of meditation. This showed me the power of awareness. This also showed me that not enough people are aware. That's why I went on to say the awareness is key. Now, through meditation, what I was able to gain was I was able to see my ego. I was able to, when there was moments where ego-based thoughts would come, where I would make choices based off of an ego-based thought, which would maybe be, some vanity or some just some pride or anything, or lust or anything like that. I could see it as ego. It didn't feel like a spirit. It didn't feel like a spirit-led thought or action. It also helps you, once you're able to see your ego, you can also see your spirit as well. And I don't mean see it like physically see it, but you can see it in your mind's eye. So when it comes to you making choices or ideas or things come up, you are able to see those choices for what they are a little bit more, see those ideas for what they are a little bit more, or you know what I'm saying? So then those thoughts that come up when it comes to those moments where, like for me, this is just for me. This is a personal example. I'm not saying this is for y'all. Y'all might be doing this for different reasons. But the reason that I don't really post my face on social media too much, because when I would post, the thought that would come to my head when I was posting a whole lot and shit like that, the thought that would come to my head is, oh, people are going to see this. People are going to like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a good picture. People are going to like this. And then it's going to make me feel better, which can be partially vanity. Or maybe it's even a picture of me showing somewhere that I'm at. Like that was also like a ego-based thing. And I was able to see that. So once I was able to see that and recognize that, like, oh, this is just ego, it make it hard for me to do it, because then I see what it is and it don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really doing it for me. I'm doing it to, I am necessarily doing it for me, I guess, if you depending on how you're thinking about it, but I'm doing it for my ego. I'm not doing it for my higher self. So through me understanding that, it made me understand some things. Because then also as well, once you kind of get past that ego and then you kind of get, a little bit past that, it kind of helps you dig into helping your self-worth a little bit more. Because when we go through the system of capitalism, or this is just my belief, when we go through the system that we are in, with social media and all the things that it is, it makes us feel bad about ourselves. And our egos like to feel like it's the most important thing ever. But through social media and capitalism and whatever the case may be, the system that we have been pushed to not really feel the best about ourselves. So that ego that feels like it's the most important thing, along with a system that's built to make you feel bad about yourself, causes you to want to show when you are doing great, to prove to yourself, your ego, which is not yourself but your ego, to prove to your ego and prove to others that you are doing good, and to also make your ego stand above theirs, to make yourself feel better and try to, in a sense, kind of make them, it's like a subconscious thing to put you above others. Like, look what I'm doing that you're not, or look how I look that you don't look, or look, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Or it's also like it's also like a way to validation. Like you thinking to yourself, well, I look good. I'm gonna show this. I want them to see that I look good too. See what I'm saying? And that's why you check, like when you post on your story, you checking to see who watching your story. You checking to see if you get interactions, because that is validating your idea of what you had. I also made a video about the things that we do to make us feel real. That also plays a part. And what I mean by feel real is it makes us feel important. So when you aren't aware of that and you're not aware of your ego, you just maneuvering through that lens of that mask, and the mask being your ego. So you are doing things to support your ego and support that idea of that you are the most important thing, that your ego is the most important thing, and support the idea or whatever vanity or whatever prideful, whatever, ego-based thoughts you are sometimes trying to validate that through people. You know what I'm saying? Because the system has because I feel like as much as egos are very big now, they're forced to be big because people are doing their best to prove to themselves. So now people have to have a big ego. So they're trying to prove to themselves. They out here working to be better than the next. You know what I'm saying? And when they trying to be better than the next, they really just trying to have their ego stand over somebody else's, basically, is how I view it. So once I meditated and I got to a point where I was able to see my ego when it comes to the things that I do and the things that I think, or just the maneuvers that I make, it puts me in a weird position. Because don't get me wrong, I do believe the ego is needed to, move through the physical world, but it's what makes it a difference is when you can see it, because then you can use it. A lot of people don't see their ego. They are their egos. That's who they are. They don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Once you see it, you can use it, and then you can treat it as a mask and something that you can take off, and not treat it as your identity as who you are. So through meditation, once I found myself being able to see my ego, it allowed me to maneuver differently. It allowed me to also maneuver more authentically, because I was able to see like, oh, this isn't really what I want to do. And then I'm also able to see when people are doing things for that exact reason as well. So it's like, it looks different, and it also feels different for me to do. See what I'm saying? So that's why I've kind of understood that's why I made that video about awareness being so important. That's why I also understand the importance of meditation, because you need to be able to see your ego, and you need to also be able to decipher what's your spirit as well. And your spirit is your higher self, or whatever, or that piece of God, whatever you believe in or want to call it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you what it is, because we all got different beliefs. But that's what meditation did for me, and that's why I feel like it's so important. And that's one thing that we all need, because a lot of us don't see it. A lot of us aren't aware enough to see our egos, to where we moving and somebody call you out for it, and because of the fact that you can't see it and you are identifying with that ego, you take it as a personal hit. Feels like somebody is attacking you instead of attacking your ego, which isn't you. It's just a part that's been built through the idea of separation. But there isn't any separation. We are all a part of one thing. So it's kind of, and that's something for another, the one thing, and all that's for another video. But that's all I got for y'all, free game people. Y'all take care of yourselves, man. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here.